will not be the case. And if there's something, I'll be able to hear it before it happens or before it becomes a big issue. Anyway, all right, so we start with picture number 1. All right, what do I want out of this? What do I want to compare to picture number 2? I'm just going to work on 1 and 2. Okay, so what do I have to do here to make this right? Okay, so first glance, what I'm seeing, let's say that this picture number 1 is the one that we're going to work around, right? So we're going to work, everything that we're going to put is going to be into this picture. Okay, so out of picture number 2, what I said I would do is grab these and the outside. Okay, so I may not do all the outside ones because I see that some are looking okay. For example, this one looks okay. Okay, this one looks okay. This one's bright, so I'll fix that one. This one looks okay, and this one needs to be fixed. So this and this will be okay. This and this need to be fixed. But that's the only thing I'm using from picture number 2 along with these guys, okay? So for this, we're going to use layer masks. And the way we will do that is by selecting. My new favorite tool to use with Photoshop because of its accuracy is the pen tool. So that's this one right here. So what I'll do is I'm just going to start selecting. So I'll select around the brighter areas. See, if I wanted to fix this area right here, I'm just going to select above it. So I might as well go for the whole thing here. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that, Chris. Go here, up to there. We'll just go for the whole thing here. There. Go down to here. I'm not so worried about these parts because I can just mask them right back in. Just going for kind of efficiency here. So we won't give ourselves a lot of work, but you know, it's still tedious. Okay. I right click on the selection. Now, if you don't know how to use the pen tool, it can be a bit tricky, especially if you're doing curved areas and stuff like that. You know what? Why don't we, let's see, we'll do it on the next one. Okay. So once you have it selected, you can just select like a square area or any other shape, but you can also do curved areas. But that requires a bit more skill with the pen tool. So for now, we'll just do square areas. You right click, make selection, and then feather radius 1 is okay. And it'll give you the little ants. Okay, so at this point, we're going to go ahead and select on the lower right hand corner here. This is our layer mask button. So we're just going to add a mask to this one. Okay, and we're going to invert it. Remember, this right now is showing from the very first picture. Okay, and the rest of the room is showing from the second picture. Okay, so wait a second. So we're going to add a layer mask. It's black right now. We're going to invert it. And there we go. So now we inverted that. When we invert the masks, we have the inside of the room from the first picture and now the windows from the second picture. Okay. I guess there's a bit of a disparity in the colors between these. So I guess we'll just go ahead and replace them all so that they all match. Okay. I'm not really going to care about any objects that I'm going over right now because those are easier to take out than to go around on the first go around. Okay, so I'm just going to do it my way. Okay. All right, now that the mask is defined as the first picture is white, and then whatever you bring out is going to be black. We're going to grab our bucket, and we're just going to paint black inside the ant area. Boom. See? That easy, buddy. And see, it doesn't really affect this much. It's one stop difference, but we can work around that, okay? All right, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and do them all, or all four, not the super bright one, because that one comes in later. So we'll just do all of it. Again, these selections, you know what, I'll make my life a little bit easier. This is good. Okay, same thing. Boom. Now I can regulate that if it seems a bit dark, okay? I can fix that still. Oh, what happened? Come back to normal. What happened here? Sorry about that, guys. Just trying to get my act together here. Okay. Well. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing here. Pen tool, just click. And then click on the corner. Click on the other corner. Okay. I'm sorry, my computer's running a little slow right now. I don't know why. I emptied it all out, and then computers still do the computer thing, so it's frustrating. Goodness. Sometimes when you put a lot of layers, it just overloads the whole thing. Photoshop's like, what are you doing to me? Okay, so now, where am I? Where are you? Okay. Sorry about that. Coming into allergy season, brought to you by Florida Spring. Okay, make selection, and we're gonna go ahead and do this one more time. So I feel like I like it because it gets you more detail from the outside, right? So we'll continue. Okay, so now I'm gonna zoom out, and I'm gonna see. Look at what I have right now. Okay, this one over here needs to be fixed urgently. Okay. I'm going to do this one in two sections. This one and this one. Okay. So here's an example of a curve. So I'm going to I left a point here at the edge of the lamp, and I have to do this curve. So I'm going to work around this lamp. So I'm going to select the dot here and see how it's straight. If I pull it up, right, it's going to pull that little, whatever it's called, And if I pull it this way, you see how it pulls it towards the lamp, but it in an angle or like a circle, like a curve. So it goes right along the angle of the lamp. So you kind of have to feel that out. I'm holding the mouse, like I clicked and hold. And while you're holding, you can like do any shape, right? You can extend it any way possible. So being that the first one's gave it to me straight, I'll just pull it and then just kind of slightly pull it along so that it's going against the entire lamp almost perfectly. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to press Alt. Okay, because once I have that angle set, I can't move it. So I'm going to press Alt, and now I can move this. So I move it. This goes in the direction of the next selection. So it's going on the top of the lamp, and then I let go. Now it's pointing that way, so I'm just going to keep going this way. See? And that's it. So I made my selection, and then I finish connecting it here. Right click, selection, ants, bucket, paint. Boom. See that? Pretty cool. We're going to do one last one over here, although I don't see many curves on this area right here. Come on, computer. Don't do this to me. Okay. Unselect that. Okay. Cool. Pen tool. My favorite thing in the whole world in Photoshop. Select straight. Just going to go along the pilo. Connect. Make selection. Bucket. Boom. See? That's all you need. The pen tool is all you need. Okay. And you know, if you miss it slightly, it just looks like it's part of the texture of the couch. So you know, it's, you know, I'm rushing through this to get you know, within the time for the video, but if you can go into as much detail as you like. Okay. Now, if I weren't happy with these, or if I wanted the doors to be a little brighter, all I have to do is really go to the layer underneath, which is where these doors come from. I can select and convert to Smart Object. So Smart Object is it's a pretty cool thing. So basically, if you were to just select a layer and edit it, those edits are on there forever. Okay, so you can't really reverse the edits. Whereas if you select Smart Object, you can always go and reverse the edit that you made. So it's easier said than done. I guess I have to show you a specific situation in which, you know, that would be the case, but you're not just working the picture, you're adding kind of a layer within the layer that you can always take back. Okay, so on this layer I've converted to Smart Object,